La 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 la. La. Yep, the old pipes are good. Why, hello, everyone, and welcome to Entertain This, a podcast about movies, TV shows, and video games. My name is Hayden. With me I have
Mitch
and
Tom.
And today we are discussing ASMR. All right, now we can start whispering. Do the whole.
You don't have to whisper because we can barely hear you on the regular podcast anyways.
Yeah. Well, who edits those?
Yeah, who edits those?
I've been editing these. Uh-oh. I apologize for the last couple episodes. So let's go ahead and, well, actually, we have a double feature punishment today. Today is a special presentation brought to you by Mitch and Frustration.
Yep.
But before we get into that, we should discuss the social media.
Which we have entertainthispodcast.com, which will take you to any of the social media, including the Facebook group, which is Entertain This Podcast. We have our Facebook page, Entertain This, ! We have our
Twitter.
Twitter, which is @this.entertain.
Instagram.
Yeah, we really don't keep up with that one.
TikTok.
Yep, which is Entertain This, ! And then we have our Patreon, which is patreon.com, entertain_this.
Definitely does not get a lot of traffic.
No.
Not it is our Twitch, but whatever. Well, thank you for that, Mitch. Now, you and I went head-to-head on trivia last week, and it was...
About us.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it was Call of Duty trivia about us playing Call of Duty, which is the best trivia. I can win that all day long.
And you did?
I did. And I even won the bonus question, which meant you had to do 2 punishments. What were your 2 punishments?
Troll 2 and Tough Guys Don't Dance, which got subbed for something else.
Yeah, we couldn't find a... They wanted us to pay money to watch Tough Guys Don't Dance. So that's not going to happen. So... I subbed out from Tough Guys Don't Dance, a movie called Southland Tales. Yeah.
It was equally as bad, if not worse. I guarantee it.
Well, start with the first one and explain it to the viewers and us and me.
Well, Trolls 2. There's no trolls. They're called goblins. In the entire movie, they never mention a troll once.
Not at all.
They call them goblins. The entire movie. So much so that they live, or they visit this country called Nilbog, which is goblin spelled backwards.
Well, you're not supposed to know that till the end of the movie.
Oh God! Don't let me spoil this movie for you.
Yeah, for those of you who are going to watch it and go, I wonder what all the hubbub's about.
And so basically, this family is supposed to be like exchanging houses with this other family for like a weekend or a summer or something like that. Mm-hmm. So they show up in Nilbog, and this like Children of the Corn looking family is standing there just glaring at them when they arrive.
Is it a country or some like town?
Some town.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Somewhere out there in Pennsylvania.
Yeah. They show up and then they're like, "Oh, hi!" And these people have like little lesions on their face and stuff. And they're like, "All right, well, we're here, so you can go to our house now." And they're like, the people just like look at them, get in their car, and drive off. Secret: they never leave the town. They just they're hiding out. Because this whole town is full of goblins, not trolls. I don't really know other than like what's supposed to be going on other than the trolls or the goblins are trying to eat the people. There's a granddad that's dead that keeps showing up to help this little boy like in his dreams. And then towards the end of the movie, he's just like there. Like he comes back to life and starts helping him kill the goblins.
Okay. So a family does a family house swap and then commits genocide.
Well,
kinda.
In self-defense.
Yeah.
Self-defense genocide.
The goblins were going to eat them. They wanted them to keep drinking the Nilbog milk, which it looked like a creamy oatmeal.
It's curdled.
And if you drink it, you start like bleeding lime green looking slime.
I just saw the part where like the guy goes to the grocery store and he's like, "Do you guys have bacon?" And the dude's like, "Bacon? We don't have bacon here."
Oh yeah, they're all vegetarians.
So he gives them just like all they have is milk.
Yeah,
The goblins?
yeah,
They're vegetarians,
yeah.
but they want to eat people.
Right.
Well, there's something about the things that they eat transforms them into a bush or something.
Yeah, like some kind of plant. Like one of these kids that's like, they had the family which has a teenage daughter, and her boyfriend and his friends like try to meet them in a camper, and their camper breaks down and all sorts of nonsense. But one of the guys that's in the camper, like, I don't know if he drinks something or eats something, and it starts turning him into like a tree. And then like in the next scene, he's standing in a big potted plant, like growing tree limbs and bark.
What the hell?
Not to just add the fact that these 4 guys are stuck in this camper, but they're like sleeping together, like shirtless in the same bed.
It was the 70s.
It was no, it was the 90s.
Was it the 90s?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's when this movie came out?
1990.
Oof.
Yeah.
So it was a little strange.
And unexcusable.
There was this woman that lived in this looked like a big church, but it was like her cabin, and she was for whatever reason in control of the goblins. They were her children. I don't know why.
She was like a druid or something.
Something like that.
Okay.
That's what druids do.
She was very animated about her actions. Like everything was over the top.
Yeah.
So she went to the William Shatner School of Acting.
She had a very nonchalant sex scene with a piece of corn in her mouth, trying to like she comes up, like you would, like
She's
you
a
go
vegetarian.
you go to kiss somebody. Well, she had the corn in her mouth and like met the other person with the corn, and they just started eating it like in each other's face. And then all of a sudden popcorn started popping everywhere
Because it was getting
Hot and steamy up in there.
Yeah.
This literally just sounds like the worst movie of all time.
It wasn't good.
And we've seen some pretty bad
So
It wasn't good. It was really dumb and boring.
like I would come in and out watching this movie, and they would introduce characters out of nowhere, or just like something would happen to them, like the potted plant guy, and you'd see him get carried off by a friend or something like that, and then you never see him again for the rest of the movie.
Right.
So there was it was like a mess. It might have been a little bit of the Zen filmmaking kind of concept.
Just go with it.
Yeah, that they were just figuring stuff out as they were going. Like, because you're like, who's this guy? And then they died. And you're like, what was the point of that? You know,
The little kid that was like the main person of the entire movie was so annoying.
what an annoying actor. And, I mean, child kids have kind of a bad rap because they're just going to be annoying if you listen to a kid for 2 hours whine. Mm-hmm. You know, like, have you ever watched Page Master?
Yes.
It's a hard movie to watch with Macaulay Culkin just whining the entire time, you know, stuff like that. So
We had an awkward scene where like the parents don't believe the kid, so like they send him to his room, and like for whatever reason, like they go up there and the dad's yelling, and he starts adjusting his belt like he's gonna take his belt off and whip him, and he's like, "Son, this is just gonna be bad. This is gonna be bad on you." And then all of a sudden, like he leaves, just walks away. It's like. What was that to go on here?
I hope he's taking off the belt and not the pants.
Because it took him a long time to get that belt adjusted or whatever he was
Sometimes
doing.
those belt loops, they just don't want to let go.
But we found out the guy that was the dad was also the producer, so I guess he just kind of did his own thing.
He was just making it up.
But yeah, you got a 2.9 out of 10. That's gracious.
What would you rate it?
I would give it a flat 2. Mainly a 2 because the other is worse. After watching both, I was like, well, this one can't be as bad as this one.
Wrong.
Okay, so first off, did Trolls 2 have... I think there's a Trolls 1.
I guess.
All right. We don't know if it has anything to do with Trolls or whatever. If there's a Trolls 3 and it's about, I don't know, gargoyles or something.
I don't know.
But did you know the budget for Trolls 2?
I could not find it.
$88.
Oh. I don't know. Yeah. Well, okay. I guess you have done all you could do for that movie. At least you watched it.
Yeah, it was painful.
So what was your backup punishment?
Well, because we couldn't find Tough Guys Don't Dance for a reasonable price, we watched Southland Tales, or I watched Southland Tales. 2 hours and 24 minutes.
That's a long movie.
And I never could figure out the plot in 2 hours and 24
Neither could who else? Who was in the movie said they didn't understand?
Oh, okay. Well, tell me this. Do you think a movie with Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, Sarah Michelle Gellar, Sean William Scott, Mandy Moore, Curtis Armstrong, which was Booger from the Revenge of the Nerds, Wood Harris, which was Julius in Remember the Titans, Christopher Lambert, which is Highlander, John Lovitz, Amy Poehler, and Will Sasso from Mad TV, Wallace Shawn, which was the Inconceivable from Princess Bride,
good for-
Justin Timberlake, and Eli Roth would suck so bad.
That's him.
You would think this movie would at least be entertaining, like funny or something.
Mm-hmm.
No. The whole premise of this movie is the director, I forgot his name, but he wanted to hire these people and have them play roles that they weren't typically casted in. So, in other words, nobody fit into this movie anywhere. Like, The Rock was this paranoid schizophrenic guy with no comedy whatsoever. Sarah Michelle Gellar was a porn star. Sean William Scott was this, like, racist cop. Not funny at all. Like, none of these people fit the roles they were in.
So, the director, he did Donnie Darko.
Yeah.
That's like his big thing.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, Donnie Darko was weird, but kind of interesting. This was just weird.
And wrong.
Justin Timberlake narrated the entire thing. Found out he actually recorded all his scenes in one day. But he narrated the whole movie.
I mean, how hard is it to just read?
Well, and he was a guy that sat on like this pedestal thing, and there was others throughout the city, but they would just sit there on these like pedestals with a little scanner and a sniper rifle.
What was he scanning for?
I don't know. I guess crimes, because it was,
Hey, you! Stop jaywalking.
well, no, there was another sniper that they showed that like two of the characters were chasing Sarah Michelle Gellar, and like she ran out into the open, and they were chasing her with a gun, and he just went, "Oh, pow, pow!" This other sniper guy.
Ma'am, you forgot your gun.
But I mean, this like the what's his name? Wallace Shawn, which is the Princess Bride guy. He was like this evil senator, like manipulator kind of guy of this cult, which like none of the people fit into what they should be doing. And the movie had some kind of time travel, dimensional thing to it. The Rock's character was a guy who there was a nuclear blast. He went missing, and then everyone was looking for him, but it seemed like everyone knew he was with Sarah Michelle Gellar, which I don't understand if everybody was looking for him and they knew where he was. Why didn't they just go to him? But
I mean, they looked. They didn't want to look. They just were like, you can't find him. Oh, man. Oh,
He
no.
had a dumb name in this movie.
Boxer something.
Yeah.
That was his name,
The
Boxer.
fact, once you said boxer, I was like, that's stupid.
Yeah, he was an actor in the thing. He was an actor in the movie.
They had to suspend disbelief so much that they made The Rock the actor. Oh, man.
Like in the Kurt Russell, the thing.
No. He was an actor in the movie.
Pretending to be an actor.
Quit thinking so hard.
Okay.
You're never going to make it through this review.
You had like Sean William Scott. He was a twin, actually a copy of the real Sean William Scott. And like towards the end of the movie, they like hold hands and it starts glowing, and the armored truck they're in starts raising up into the air.
What?
I don't understand, man. I told you, 2 hours and 24 minutes, and I had no idea what was going on.
I just saw Christopher Lambert hand a rocket launcher to some guy, and he blew up a Zeppelin with it. And I was like, well, I guess I've missed a lot.
So here we are. So this is how the Hindenburg went down.
Yeah.
Well, like Sean William Scott walks in with The Rock, and they're supposed to be filming this like police chase or whatever. They go into this couple dispute, which was a setup to begin with. Well, John Lovitz shows up with his slim, shady-looking hair because it's all cut with like bleach blonde.
John Lovitz.
He shows up and he looks at him and Sean William Scott was kind of backing out of the thing. They were going to pretend like they were going to kill these two people and to make it look like he was a racist cop. Well, John Lovitz shows up, looks at him, and just kind of grimaces, shoots both the people for real. And Sean William Scott freaks out and runs away. The Rock just kind of stands there and starts muttering to himself like he's crazy. I mean, I don't know, man.
This was just 2 hours and 24 minutes of just nonsense.
Will Sasso was like this drug dealer, like pimp or something. I don't know.
It was just a bad movie.
It seemed like an art house kind of like, this is going to sweep cans and really inspire people, and a bunch of stoners would like really get into the movie and think it's the greatest thing ever. But
I don't remember the exact prices, but I do know it made the money that it made versus what it spent. It made half of what it cost to make the movie.
No. No, Mitch. It was a $17 million movie.
Oh, that's right. I was thinking.
And it made $343,000.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I was thinking.
Imagine what we could do with either of those amounts of money.
Probably make something better, that's for sure.
Hey, if you're a director listening and you want it, and you're going to make a crappy movie, don't give the money to us.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 5.4 on IMDb. It should be a 1.
It should be a 0.
It should be a 1 because there's no reason now granted, not all these guys are like top A-list talent, but with that many stars, that have been in good movies and good roles, there's no reason the movie should have been as bad as it is. If they would just cast them in the correct roles and move them, they could have moved them around in the movie. It would at least made a little more sense.
The funniest thing was I found a YouTube video of their press junket for the movie, and it was The Rock and Sarah Michelle Gellar being interviewed. And the guy would be like, "So tell me about the movie. What do you guys think about the movie?" And they'd be like, "Well, it's a yeah." We just had a lot of fun making the movie.
It's a film.
They gave us a lot of breath to act, and they're like, yeah, but what's it about? Well, Sarah Michelle Gellar was amazing in it, and they just keep diverting
avoiding the question. It's just it's a film. That was
Justin
made.
Timberlake in his most recent interview that somebody asked him about the movie, he told them he still doesn't know what it was supposed to be about, and he was the narrator of the entire thing.
Yeah,
it's like, I don't know what any of this means. You're reading it. That doesn't mean anything.
It was a horrible movie.
It sounds terrible.
I'm glad you got to watch it, Mitch.
Me too. Me too.
Is it Cats bad?
It's worse because I got Cats at 2.
Ooh.
I mean, Cats had a plot. That's like, I guess that's like the definitive direction. It's either as bad as Cats, or if it just doesn't have a plot at all, it's a 1.
Yeah.
Because I have, like I said, 2 hours, 24 minutes, no idea what was going on or why.
Okay. You know what? You have me interested. Let's see. Keep talking for just a second.
There was one scene where The Rock started dancing with Sarah Michelle Gellar, which was his girlfriend. But before he lost his memory at the beginning of the movie after the nuclear blast, Mandy Moore, which was the senator's daughter, was his wife. And then they all started dancing like a musical, at this party.
What?
And then, the two of them pushed The Rock away and started dancing with each other.
Right.
I don't understand.
Here's the synopsis of the plot. With the United States under the threat of nuclear attack,
Which
you didn't cover that anywhere.
There was a nuclear bomb.
The lives of several people converge in a dystopian Los Angeles. Movie star boxer Santaros,
Which was The Rock.
Plans his next film with the help of ambitious porn actress Krista Now. That's Sarah Michelle Gellar. And troubled policeman Roland Taverner. Man, the names are hard to say. Sean William Scott. Meanwhile, Marxist revolutionaries and greedy corporations and secretive government agencies pursue the separate agendas among a paranoid populace. There you go.
I mean, there was nothing really.
What you described and what he just read were not the same thing.
Whoever wrote that did not watch the same movie.
They probably watched the first 5 minutes and went, what the?
Out of this whole thing, there was nothing dystopian about it other than, you had the snipers sitting around on these, perches.
For reasons unknown.
Yeah, that's never really explained other than, they're a Marxist government. I don't know.
Yeah, they sit on pedestals and just shoot people with sniper rifles.
They're like, it's dystopian. Oh, it's from the future. I mean, they advertise sex a little more than we do now. Not really that much.
So
it was you wanted to be a porn star because it was popular in the movie. That was their advertisements on TV and stuff.
Trolls 2 won out, huh? It did better.
It was better, yeah. At least I knew what was supposed to, I kind of knew what was going on.
I could kind of follow along with the plot.
Yeah.
This was, you could just make up a plot and go, all right.
I would have rather have them use the money from Southland Tales, give it to Trolls 2, because at least maybe they could have had a decent effects and budget.
Yeah, they could have actually had trolls and not goblins.
Yeah.
So.
the trolls were too expensive.
It's amazing how much they cost just per day. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Stupid rights.
And then the food.
Get gnomes next time.
All right, well, you're off the hook until at least the end of this episode, Mitch.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate you.
Yeah, double feature, double whammy. Good job.
Just to say, we still don't know what the trivia topic is.
No, we still do not know. This is, and you might not believe us, but me and Mitch, seriously, I hope you don't.
I don't.
We don't know what Hayden's got in store for us at the end of this show.
I'm gonna wing it. I might do a Trolls 2 trivia.
He's the only one who watched it.
It wouldn't matter. Wouldn't make a difference. Anyways.
Well, let's move on to our news and reviews section. Who had movies?
I did.
Tom, regale us.
I watched Werewolves Within, which came out this year. Recent film. It's on Amazon Prime. Stars Sam Richardson and the girl from the AT&T commercials, who is surprisingly not bad as an actress.
Yeah?
Yeah, she played a very comedic role. Like, every scene she was in, like, you kind of, like, were just looking at her and, like, something would happen. Like, whatever her role was for the scene, you couldn't help but just go, It's like, look at you go. It's funny. Like, line delivery and everything. Apparently, it's based on a video game by Ubisoft.
Yep.
Which I'd never played.
It's, I think it's actually a Telltale game.
I think it is.
Which is, like, remember when Walking Dead had that weird, like, story-driven video game thing?
I played that one. Batman had one, Guardians of the Galaxy, and Game of Thrones.
Yeah. That is also one. So
this was directed by a man, perhaps, Josh Rubin.
He makes good sandwiches.
He does. I'm a big fan of his Rubens. It really wasn't a bad movie. The basic overview of the plot is a forest ranger gets sent to his little small town somewhere in, like, Vermont or New Hampshire looking area. People disappear and they suspect an animal attack, and then chaos and nonsense ensues, and they end up trapped in this hotel. And whereas they basically just start accusing each other, and it just goes into utter chaos and nonsense.
Okay.
Vermont, huh? Is that where all the werewolves are?
I'm guessing.
Okay. So, where'd you watch this? Amazon?
Mm-hmm.
Did it have, like, decent budget, would you say?
I would say yes. They even did a little bit of CGI, and the practical effects for werewolves they did was actually pretty good.
Like Werewolf of London good, or like
nothing was that great.
What's that one? Silver Bullet.
No, American Werewolf in London.
Yeah, it was Silver Bullet one where
it's closer to that.
Yeah, is it like that bad?
No, it was more closer to American Werewolf in London.
Oh, okay, cool.
As far as, they didn't do like a whole lot of look at this happen. It was kind of like it's happening, pan over, shock and reaction, still happening, shock reaction. And we're there.
That'd be a good way to do it, actually, because they always do the werewolf transitions in cuts where, like, you see the fingernails growing and his snout's breaking out of his face or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But if you did it from, like, a POV perspective, and the guy was, like, freaking out and looking around, and then, like, you stitch together the different cuts so it looks like it's a one cut, so the transition would come together. So while he looks away, he comes back and the werewolves transform some more.
I thought the Benicio del Toro Wolfman was a pretty good transition. I mean, granted, CGI.
It's very CGI.
No,
I thought it looked good the way they did it.
Best one recently is still the Van Helsing one.
Or just burst out of his skin.
Where he starts ripping his skin off because it burns, and then, like, you see the hair coming out. Like, that's cool.
I don't know, man.
And that werewolf was scary looking. I would not want to fight that thing.
I've watched a lot of movies from, like, the 2010s or earlier with CG, and, like, recently, and they don't stand up. And I wonder if it's going to be that way 20 years from now with the movies that we see today. Like, the CG is just terrible back from then. I'm trying to think of a good example. Well, Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull, like, that movie just gets worse with age.
Yes.
Wasn't good to begin with.
Why are we talking about Indiana Jones, though?
I'm just saying, CG from those days were bad. So, yeah.
Sam Richardson plays the title role. You recognize him from a bunch of stuff.
He was in the Tomorrow War, wasn't he? Like as Charlie.
He might have been. I remember him from I Think You Should Leave, the comedy series on Netflix.
Charlie in the Tomorrow War.
He's the one that goes through and he's like, he's like Chris Pratt's like friend at the beginning when they're getting ready to teleport.
I don't know.
Oh.
Okay.
He's the guy. But they're like fighting whatever, and he gets like cut across his shirt or whatever by like a knife, and like everybody's like, oh, and he like kind of does like and then he looks down and goes, hey, he's like, this is my only shirt, and he just starts yelling at the guy. I was like, oh, look at this is comedy.
So it was a comedy.
It's comedy horror.
Oh.
And the horror aspect is it's coming.
So it's kind of like along the lines of Shaun of the Dead. Like it's funny, but
it's funny. Horror. It's funny. It has horror and gore, and then like a lot of like the it's like it's about to happen. It does. It almost becomes. They don't overdo it though.
Right.
There's only like 2 parts I remember where they're like, somebody should just sit up like suddenly on your screen and go, now brace yourself. horror's about to happen. So
Interesting.
I'd give it a 6.5 out of 10.
6.5A. Best movie of this decade.
It was way better than the Ice Road.
Mm.
Far better. They had actual snow
Wow. Look at that.
and
Vermont.
no Liam Neeson.
Who knew? You need to go to snow. in the
Snowy
continental-
places to do this, and not a film studio.
Interesting. All right. What's your news?
So apparently they're making a movie about Michael Schumacher,
Yeah, that guy. Do you know who that guy is?
I have no idea.
the
Mitch. Tell him who that guy is.
the the Formula One champion,
Oh, yeah, that guy.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure.
the guy who won he's like a legend. He's
He
a
pretends like
7-time F1 champion.
He pretended like he knows who
He's
that
like,
is.
yeah, tell about the guy. His actually a lot of his records just got passed by Lewis Hamilton, but nobody cares about that. So that's going to be a thing with exclusive insight from his family.
Oh.
Now Michael Schumacher's not dead.
What?
They're going to ask his family about it, but not him.
Well, no, he's still messed up because in 2013 he was in a really bad skiing accident, and he's like almost been in hospice.
How are you going to be a race car driver and get in a terrible skiing accident?
Yeah,
What kind of life is that? That's like being an astronaut and drowning.
yeah.
How does that happen?
Trees and rocks.
Come on.
I mean, he's like stable. They've spent like billions of dollars to rehabilitate him and like top secret stem cell research. He's basically just going to be the bionic man.
Yeah.
But he says
Or
like
may have
muscular
that
dystrophy
technology.
or something, and osteoporosis.
All because of a ski trip.
So they're making a movie about him. So if it's about the racing part, that'd be really cool.
I don't
Guarantee
know.
you it's not.
Race car movies are kind of like I never thought I'd say this, but the business side of Ford versus Ferrari was by far the most interesting part of the movie.
I don't know. The movie with Tom Cruise, Thunder, was pretty entertaining.
Days of Thunder?
Yeah, Days of Thunder, yeah. That was pretty entertaining.
What was it? The one that with Thor and the weird looking guy.
I never liked that one.
Thor and Zemo.
Yeah.
Talladega Nights.
I mean, that's
I wanna
making
go
fun
fast,
of
I wanna
racing.
go fast. I want to go fast. So that movie's being made. They're going to do stuff with that.
That's a thing.
And then there's apparently like a top secret Wes Anderson movie happening.
What is
Okay.
a Wes Anderson movie?
I haven't seen a Wes Anderson movie in forever.
Like, what's that?
He's a man.
What's the one with Owen Wilson and
Shanghai Nights.
that's not.
Shanghai Noon.
It's got Owen Wilson and Voldemort in it, and he's like a bell heap. Grand Budapest.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that one.
Owen Wilson's in that?
Mm-hmm. Isn't he? Is he not in that one?
I don't know.
I'm not a huge Wes Anderson fan because he's
As you can tell.
yeah, but he's very much about like symmetry with the camera and coloring and stuff like that. He does a lot of pretty stuff and like it has quirky plot goings on.
So he's got his own thing.
yeah.
So there's like no news on it other than Tom Hanks,
Tom Hanks is in it.
Bill Murray,
Well, Bill Murray's in a lot of Wes Anderson movies.
Adrian Brody,
Okay,
who I didn't know was still around,
Yeah.
and Tilda Swinton.
I believe that. Tilda Swinton's weird for Wes Anderson.
She does kind of look weird.
I mean, she just takes weird roles.
Mm.
You've
So-
seen a Wes Anderson movie.
I probably have. I just don't know which ones they are.
Wait, did he do the Isle of Dogs? I think he did that movie.
Never seen that.
I think he did that one, and then he did the Talented Mr. Fox or whatever.
Never seen it.
Well,
I mean, I don't know. He did the Moonrise Kingdom.
that's
Fantastic Mr. Fox
Yeah.
and Isle of Dogs did those.
yeah. Look at me go.
Look at you naming things and stuff. I'm so proud of you.
Was Rushmore his?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the one where Bill Murray like not only forego his paycheck but spent extra money to make that movie happen, just because he really didn't want to be typecasted in comedy anymore, which is still kind of was a comedy. Wasn't Gene Hackman also in Rushmore? I think it was an interesting movie.
So there you go. There's some news about some stuff.
Yeah, Wes Anderson's okay.
I'm more
Sure.
excited about a Michael Schumacher movie.
You would be.
It's Formula One.
Big car go fast. Boom.
Those cars go really fast.
Mm-hmm. I bet you they all turn left though.
No.
Oh, they just go straight.
No.
No.
They go right sometimes.
These are like road courses.
Is there
and like 90-degree turns.
is there any red shells?
No.
Red
No, I don't want to watch
Oh.
it.
But for years in Formula One, like it was not uncommon for like 2 to 3 guys to die every season.
They race tracks similar to like the Ford versus Ferrari kind of tracks in that movie.
Interesting.
Just a lot longer drive sometimes.
Well, that was Le Mans.
Oh wait,
That's a
you're
24-hour
right.
race.
You're right. I forgot about that. Yeah,
Formula One's not 24 hours.
right.
That'd be a lot of
It's a
fuel.
little faster though.
That'd be a lot of fuel.
definitely faster.
Why don't they
200
just,
mile an hour run.
Why don't they just put them on like the salt plains, and just see which car can get the fastest?
Well, they do have that too.
I want to see which car can break the light barrier. Make it happen.
They do have cars that have broke the sound barrier.
Yeah,
Yes.
that is wild. To think that you're on rubber, like
And
that's
you're
your
going
contact.
That fast.
One flat tire,
Yeah.
and you're dead.
If you hit like I don't know a beetle, what is that going to do to your vehicle?
There's just
Go spiraling into the air.
So
a fly. It's like
so
so.
All right.
There you go.
cool. Well, I had TV.
That's nice, Mitch.
I watched a TV show called Dr. Death.
We know him, right? No.
This was based off of a podcast that I listened to in 2019-ish. The podcast itself came out in 2018. And I have an interesting history with this podcast because I listened to it with my wife. She's really into what I call murder porn, which is like that, we're going to kill people and you're going to enjoy the story because people are dying kind of stuff. So she's into that, and we were driving in the car for a long time, and I was listening to my boring entertainment podcasts, not the show, but another podcast, and she was complaining. So I Googled I typed this in, best murder porn podcast, and Dr. Death came up. So I was like, all right, we'll start playing this. And I got to say, I got hooked pretty quick. So we were in the road for so long, I finished the podcast with her, and I immediately looked up who did it, and it was done by a company called Wondery, and I messaged their agent, and I said, hey,
What's up?
I'm interested in, I work in film sometimes,
I was going to say, why would you be interested?
and I'm interested in maybe finding a way to adapt this to a TV show. And they said, sorry, we just adapted this. Like they just sold the rights to get it adapted to, I think it was NBC.
And Hayden went, dope.
I did. I was like, man, and because like as I was listening to this podcast, I was like, man, this would be a great TV series, But
Matter of fact,
and it was a great TV series. It came out July 15th on Peacock. The first 3 episodes you can watch for free.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else, it's you can binge it in a day. So like do the whole. I'll try
I
this
have
for.
Peacock.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay. So try it for a week and then cancel it or get Mitch's password.
It's like $7.99, and there's a lot on there.
So it stars Joshua Jackson, who was the kid from the Mighty Ducks. He was also in The Fringe, but
Okay.
That guy.
Was he the one that was also in Dawson's Creek?
Was he in Dawson's Creek?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Like the guy that like the main kid that played Charlie in Mighty
Yeah.
Ducks? Okay, then yeah.
Oh,
He had some scenes.
okay, so you play Charlie Conway.
Yeah.
Grace Gummer, who is Meryl Streep's daughter. Interesting. Christian Slater, Alec Baldwin, Anna Sophia Robb, who is the girl from Bridge of Terabithia.
Okay.
Yeah, who is 27 and looks the exact same as she did in the Bridge of Terabithia. But anyways, so Christian Slater and Alec Baldwin were by far the best part of the show. Well, okay, Joshua Jackson, who plays this character named Dr. Dunch. Dr. Dunch is essentially this...
Serial killer.
Well, that's the thing in the show, right? So they start you out kind of weird in the narrative. And I'll be honest, they start you out seeing Dr. Dunch get handcuffs put on him in a prison uniform. So from the beginning of the show that he goes to prison. But then they go back into like who he is as a person. And they kind of profile him, and you figure out
What led to that?
Yeah. But the question of the show is, did he do all these terrible things to people intentionally or out of negligence? And you think that like at certain points he's like homicidal, and at certain points he's just an idiot. But so essentially, Dr. Dunch is, and they don't sugarcoat the names at all. These are the actual names of the people in the show and the instances that happened. You know,
They can do that?
I mean, it went to court, and all this is public information.
I guess if it's a factual thing.
And they got consent of all the people that are going on. I mean, everybody except for Donch, obviously, wants this story to be told because it could happen again.
Mm-hmm.
That's the scariest part of the show.
Where did this happen?
So this happened in roughly around 2012 to 2017-ish in, I think, eastern Texas. So a lot the hospital it's famous for is Baylor Pano. But anyways, they start with like Dunch obviously botching a surgery, and he's a neurosurgeon. He works mainly on like spine and
you can't really
stuff.
Botch that kind of stuff, can you?
Well, I'll go ahead and say this. He had a total of 37 patients, and 33 of them were either dead or like grossly disfigured for the rest of their lives. Yeah.
You think they would have caught on a little sooner?
That's the thing, right? So is it entirely his fault? Because the hospitals, he was in 3 different hospitals botching surgeries, okay? And each hospital let him resign. Yeah.
I mean, granted, the hospital should be at fault too, but still.
So would he get charged with like criminally negligent homicide?
That's a really cool part of that's. So, okay, like Chernobyl, for instance. The majority of the show, they explain to you the events and series that happen within the show. And then the last episode's the court case, where they say this is why these guys are wrong, kind of thing. That's essentially the same pacing the show. The show's a little bit more wonky with the narrative because as they explain to you what happened for this doctor to be such a terrible person, they jump around the narrative to the more shocking parts when they need to make the pacing kind of more enjoyable. Also, Alec Baldwin and Christian Slater are A-lister celebrities, and they do that to keep them kind of in every episode. They play 2 doctors who work well. So Alec Baldwin plays a doctor who fixes one of the botched surgeries, and he's just like, this is the worst thing. He literally pulls screws out of the flesh around this person's spine. This like he not only like screwed into the person's body, missing the spine, he just drilled around the muscles and stuff like that and left it there. Yeah. And like there's been instance where they've seen the guy drill into somebody's bone and just like, nope, I missed, and pull it back out and drill somewhere else. Yeah. And then another part, like Christian Slater's character sees that he rips out a dude's part of his neck in his muscle, thinking that it was a tumor. Just rips it out. It was part of his esophagus. Yeah. It's
I mean, the guy had to have gone to medical school to get to this point.
Did he?
So that's another thing. Is he at fault for this? Because he passed all the medical boards. Later do you find out that you're supposed to have over 1,000 surgeries before you're like blessed and graduated as a doctor, you know, being monitored with 1,000 surgeries. He didn't even have 100.
And they were letting him fly solo?
And well, there's some conspiracy with that. You find out that some of the professors, for some reason, allowed him to do that kind of stuff. And I don't want to spoil too much of the show because it's a really good show. And the story, like, if you knew nothing about the situation, you probably wouldn't like the show because you wouldn't believe any of this stuff is real. But it is 100% real. And in fact, the show, it being 8 hours roughly, they can't go into all the details. So there's even more crazy stuff that happened in reality that the show can actually cover. So,
I mean, I believe it. I've seen people nowadays that are certified in things they should not be certified in.
Yeah, they say a statistic at the end of the show. The number 3 after cancer and traffic, or heart disease, I think. I don't know, one of the other. The number 3rd leading cause of death is medical malpractice.
Don't get sick.
In the United States. Yeah, it was, you know, and I don't want to get too political and preachy here, but like, we storm the streets and lose our freaking minds when a cop kills a person they shouldn't have killed, okay? But how many doctors out there who shouldn't be doctors are poking around in people's brains and stuff like that, like doing stuff like that?
Well, to be honest, we stormed the streets when, quote unquote, shouldn't. But
Let's not go there.
let's not get all wrapped up in.
But you hear what I'm saying, though,
Yeah,
right?
Let's
Like,
not get all bogged
there's-
down
there's-
on who killed.
There's
who.
way more people dying because of
Oh, yeah.
supposed doctors than anything else, and nobody seems to care. And that's kind of like the society we've engineered for ourselves. Doctors are these cool. They're like pilots in the 70s. They can do no wrong,
Yeah.
kind of thing. But they're absolutely, obviously horrible. There can be horrible people.
And then if if they are wrong, if they're not, like this guy that's been wrong dozens of times,
Right.
they'll just say, "Oh well, things happen."
See, that's the interesting part is medical malpractice was not a suable offense, really, until recently,
Yeah.
because they're human. They can make errors. So legally speaking, they're covered in some capacity, and they have their what's that insurance called, where you're you're taken care of because you buy this crazy insurance, whatever. Anyways, they have that, and they were able to kind of, with this court case that ends up landing him in prison, change that for the first time, and it's a monumental case, that say that doctors can be gross negligent, So I recommend it. It's a fast watch, and it's creepy, and it really will, and you'll be like, that didn't happen, and you Google it and be like, oh my God, it's worse. How is it worse?
How does this happen?
Yeah, like the show, they could have gotten even creepier than what they did, what they didn't, and I think that they did a pretty good job. It was refreshing too to see Christian Slater be in something good, for the first time.
He
in a while.
needed it. He
Yeah.
needed it.
And
Need a bump.
I think Alec Baldwin.
What kind of Alec Baldwin are we talking about here?
He was a good Alec
Are
Baldwin.
we talking like 30 Rock Alec Baldwin?
No, you're
we're talking.
Patriot Games. Isn't that Patriot Games, or what's the other? What's the Hunt for Red October? Hunt for Red October.
Oh, he's Hunt for Red October
Yeah,
Baldwin?
yeah.
That's a good Baldwin.
That's a good Baldwin.
That's
You know-
one of the top 3 Baldwins.
Baldwin, he's the kind of actor, how actors say, I took this role because I found it interesting, and you're like, that's a transvestite Hitler. I don't think that I think you needed the money.
Yeah.
I think Alec Baldwin really takes roles because he finds them interesting. I think that this role was actually kind of beneath him as far as star power, but maybe he believed in it or whatever. But he nailed it. He knocked it out of the park, and it was a really good. He gives kind of like a little bit of a speech in the final episode about the Hippocratic Oath, and it's awesome. So
I might watch this actually.
yeah, it was.
I say that a lot on this show, but this show I might actually really watch.
It's a really good 8 episodes, and I'd say it's the best show I've seen all year, hands down. So
That's just because Chernobyl came out last year.
yep, that was 2 years ago, wasn't it?
Was it? I don't
Yeah.
know.
So
Wow.
yeah, I was really into it. So I can't recommend it enough. I gave it a 9.5. Like I said, they could have, 6 to dozen or whatever, they could have tweaked the narrative to be a little bit more logical for the audience instead of, keeping the star power prevalent.
Mm-hmm.
But the star power's there. You might as well use it too, or else maybe the audience would lose interest. So 9.5. There you go. Now, for my news, what favorite 90s movie, 1995, about an apocalyptic world surrounded in water, would you like to see adapted into a TV show?
Waterworld.
Yeah, it's happening.
Wow.
Because everybody's been asking for it, man.
That sounds
No one's asked for that. Nobody.
that sounds expensive for a TV show.
It was expensive for a movie.
yeah.
It was 175.
I don't get how Waterworld was expensive. It's like, get a pool.
Well, it was expensive because they were figuring out as they're going along. Kevin Costner ended up directing a fourth of that movie because they kept firing the directors.
Yeah, that movie sucked. Waterworld, The Quest for Land.
It was a $175 million movie back in '95, so that was landmark back then. Nowadays, it's kind of like a drop in the bucket for movies.
But with inflation, that would be.
It'd probably be 200. Is it? Don't you? I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not.
Yeah, I'm not a math wizard.
Why are we trying to figure it out? Why are we even entertaining that fact?
It was either $180 million in today's market or $2 billion. One of the others.
Like I'm gonna
It's
sit here
somewhere
and
in
do
between there.
freaking calculus and carry the two.
All that we know is that a producer of the movie is overseeing the production of the show.
Is this
'Cause
like
that's
going to
gonna
be on
make it
like
better.
TV or like on some sort of streaming network?
I don't know. They don't know anything yet. They just announced that it's in the works. You know?
Well, there's a lot of things in the works.
Yeah.
I
And
just
you know what they
figured-
should do? They should flush it down the toilet.
I figured that this movie was such an impact on our culture and our childhood and everything in America that I wanted to be the first person to announce it before anybody else that you could hear from. So there you go. You heard it from me.
You did
Good
hear
for you.
All they do in this article, this is on ScreenRant.com. All they do is talk about how bad the old movie was, and they sprinkle in a little bit of knowledge, like we don't know if Kevin Costner's involved in the
I doubt
show.
it.
He's probably not. He's 66 nowadays.
Did his character die?
No.
No, it didn't. I can't remember.
No,
It's been a long time since I've
they
seen
found land and there was horses and he had gills.
Oh, okay.
What?
Yeah, he had gills behind his ears.
Yep. Then
He was a
again,
hybrid.
Hybrid.
apparently
mutant.
the series takes place 20 years after they found dry land. So there you go. Well,
He dried out by then.
I don't think that there's. I honestly believe this show would probably never get made.
Yeah.
I think that
I think it shouldn't be made.
Somebody's going to wise up and go, maybe they don't want this.
if they do make it, it'll be like on Shudder or some stupid small streaming network that
Yeah.
you've never heard of, and they'll give them like, here's your $20,000 an episode budget, which would be the exact opposite.
Yeah.
But who knows? Green screens are a thing. So, well, there you go. There's my news and reviews. Mitch.
All right. Well, I had games,
Games.
and I played a game called No Man's Sky, which we'd all played like for a short amount of time.
For an hour.
Tom didn't like it.
But it's Minecraft, our Minecraft type.
In
It's
space.
yeah, like you have to get the elements and stuff. Like in this game, like it breaks it down to elements you have to get to combine together to make the wood or to make the metal or whatever
You
to
get
build
the
your
wood.
base to be able to make more stuff. More complex things.
Get the wood to make the plank. Get
But,
the plank to make the house.
The whole premise of the game is like to go to these planets. You build your base. You explore the planets. You find like they have different wildlife and plants, and there's like locations on the planet they want you to discover, and you discover that planet. Well, once you've fully discovered this planet, you take your ship and you fly off to the next one in the solar system. And you're just like a space explorer that's trying to I guess
Explore space.
you're basically just making outposts on these different planets once you've discovered and researched the planet. Now, in this one, it's as opposed to Minecraft, you just have to eat stuff to survive, stay in health. This one, you have to combat like there's some hostile wildlife. Some of the planets are freezing cold, so you have to
Establish
combat that. Or like they'll be super hot. There's like the one that we played on, it was full of radiation, so you had to build stuff to protect you from the radiation.
Yeah, they keep finding resources like refill oxygen levels in your suit or you die.
Yeah.
And we kept dying.
Yeah. I found out that if you go back to your ship, it replenishes all that. If you just stay in the ship for like a couple minutes, it'll replenish that, and then you can go back out. But you're still limited on how far you can go until you get the resources you need. But it's pretty interesting. To play it on the normal, like just adventure mode, it would take a lot to do, a lot of time.
Yeah.
I've been playing it on creative mode because I've been trying to build something for another project I'm working on. So basically, I've created me a whole facility that's underground, and it's because it's creative mode, I don't have to worry about the gas or like the power.
Dying.
Well, the power and stuff to the base, I can just turn on unlimited power for the base.
Unlimited.
I mean, you have access to anything you want to build. You had to get like the key element to begin with. Like you had to find it, and then once you found that key element, you had unlimited supply of it. Pretty
Is
much.
it called Omega 13?
No.
Oh, it
doesn't-
should be.
It's the midnight. base.
Activate Omega 13.
But it's pretty interesting. There's a lot you can do as far as like designs. The way you can build the stuff, like you can have underwater bases and things like that.
That's neat.
There's a lot to it.
So
Connect to the landing pad for your vehicle and stuff. You can just call it in.
it's multiplayer to how many people?
I think it's up to 4 players on creative. Like you can have a party of 4, but then you can encounter like other players and stuff on
Somewhere.
adventure mode. Yeah,
Can you pirate them?
no.
Oh.
As far as I know, they're like you can't steal stuff from.
I
them.
want to be a space pirate. There needs to be a game that's like marketed as like
Space piracy.
Well, no. It needs to be like mining is fun in space. Do the boring life, but secretly, all the cool people know it's about pirating those people.
You want EVE Online for the Xbox, but with some stuff trimmed out.
I do. I want those good old days back.
But it's a fun game. The graphics, they're not like realistic, but they're very, very well done. I mean, like as you can stand on top of this mountain and you can watch in the distance as like the wind blows, like as it goes by, the trees will move and things like that.
You're familiar with the interesting release history of No Man's Sky?
I know. I'm not familiar. I do know that it was really bad to begin with. People hated it, and then as it's been out longer, the DLCs and stuff, they've upgraded the graphics and everything. And
this was the first game, I think, that ever got sued for false advertisement. I think it was.
It came out, what, 2019, 2018?
No, like 2016 or something like that.
I knew it's been out a while.
There's a lot of hype about it.
Yeah, I knew it had been out a while, but
I think it has like the biggest open world.
Yeah, it's like 14 quintillion.
Oh, yeah, I mean, one planet felt like it was bigger than Minecraft. And then when you're done with that planet, you can travel to like 8 more that are in the solar system.
And then you can travel out of the solar system. But there's like, I think they said it's a galaxy-sized thing. But from what I understand, like there's obviously the majority of that known universe has not been explored. If you had 1 billion people searching every day, it would take like 300 million years before they found everything. But they said like what the game has is these, they're called them seeds. So it's unpackaged, like unzipped data files, and then as you approach them in your little spaceship, it opens it up and you can explore.
You made it to this place.
Yeah, so.
Like doing the creative mode, I've made it to one planet that's like super hot with a bunch of volcanoes, and then the other planet that I flew to was freezing cold. But I mean, I haven't really landed and done anything there yet. But
have you found Earth?
I have not.
Oh,
I was trying to find an Earth-like planet, but I couldn't. I didn't find one like in the close proximity.
Earth.
But it's a game that if you like stuff like Minecraft where you can build and create and
I love sandbox games, but after a while, like I'm like, okay. But why am I doing this? Yeah, and then people are like, well, you want to get the diamond sword. Okay, but why? Because then you can have the best sword in the game. To do what with it? I don't know, kill things.
I mean, this one does seem like it's purely like just go and explore and, find what you can, do what you can. I mean, maybe I'm just missing it, but I haven't found like an in-game like objective other than just exploring.
Yeah, I think I'm old school. And then I like stories and stuff. I don't know. I'm weird.
I played it. I didn't like it.
That's Tom's review. And I'm Tom.
I mean, I like playing the creative mode. I'm not a big fan of the adventure mode just because I don't have time to sit and mine all this stuff, to put this together, to do this. I ain't got time for that.
Yeah.
I like the creative mode because I can just go in and build what I want. Like I can use my imagination to build it however I want, whatever I want.
Can you build a Death Star?
I don't know if you could build in space.
Can you just turn the planet into a Death Star?
You probably could if you had the time.
You can dig and stuff, can't you?
Yeah, you can dig down. Like I said, I built mine underground. Like I carved out an area and just put stuff in. But like you can also make just like metal plates, and so you could put it all around the planet if you had the time.
Shield world.
You should make like a solar system of conjoined planets that you feed off their like geothermal energy that funnels your
super laser.
Actually, you can like if you're playing the adventure mode, you can use like geothermal energy, solar energy, or magnetic energy.
Interesting.
So,
what about the Force?
The Force. I use the Force all the time in creative mode. I just move it and put it where I want.
That's an expansion pack.
Yeah.
But, it's a fun game.
Are there any giant spiders?
I'm not that I've encountered on this planet.
So Tom likes it better than Grounded.
Yeah.
There's these like nuclear-looking glowing turtles that shuffle around on this planet.
As complicated as this game is, my daughter would probably like whip it out and be done with it.
It's fun doing creative mode. I wouldn't want to play the adventure mode all the way through.
She'd probably beat it.
But it's worth at least playing if you like that kind of stuff.
News, Mitch.
Well, there's this little game called Halo that people have been waiting for or played before.
Never heard of it.
But Halo Infinite, they had their tech demo, which
I finally signed up for that thing. I figured it out.
You did?
Yeah.
He sent us the directions on how to sign up, and then I signed up, and he asked me, how'd you do that?
I couldn't figure. Okay, there's Halo everything. There's a Halo channel. there's Halo Waypoint, and then there's Halo Insider. And you'd think they'd all be connected. They're not. Halo Insider is a sub page of Halo Waypoint. But you got to find it in there. I couldn't find it. So there you go. All right, continue.
But they showed a lot of gameplay of like it was people versus AI, because I guess they're wanting to test the AI and stuff for this first little demo they've done.
Mm-hmm.
But they were complaining that it was only running at 60 FPS.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh no, for the love of God.
60 frames per second. What is this? Last year?
But they were playing and they were showing some of the different guns and stuff, which they're not different. I mean, they look different a little bit, but they were showing some of the gun gameplay, some of the new mechanics. Like you know how they used to have like this big bubble shield that you could throw out.
The bubble shield.
Well, now it pops up with like a front shield kind of thing.
Yeah,
but
I feel like Halo is really good about making you feel like each game is a sequel. It's not like Call of Duty where they just gradually, slowly upgrade things and you don't even know that it's happening.
yeah.
Halo is like, this feels like a new game, so.
They showed us a couple of new vehicles. Like there's the you know how the bad guys have the Banshee. Well, now the good guys, I forgot what it was called.
A Hornet.
Hornet.
Yeah.
That's what I thought, but it's like a little personal spaceship you can have. There's a gun goose now.
Yeah. It's a mongoose, the little four-wheeler.
But with guns.
Yeah. But I mean, it looked interesting. They showed a lot of the they showed what they're showing at the moment of the customization, which even now, they're just in this demo, there was a lot of things you could do to customize your character, which that's what I really like, being able to, customize the knee pads, the shoulder pads, the different things like that.
You can have a
The
prosthetic
cosmetics.
Yeah.
You want a prosthetic arm? You can have two. And legs.
You can actually customize all the guns.
Peg man.
All the guns can have different camos and things like that to them. So like whenever you pick it up in the game, it just turns into your gun.
I'm
Halo's
excited.
turning into Fortnite.
I'm excited to see if you can customize features to your weapons. Like if your assault rifle can shoot slower but more powerful, or you can have a different scope or whatever.
Now, they didn't show it for like your armor, but they said there are different like effects and textures you could add to your armor besides just the color.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming
Like scratches or
I would
some
assume
sort
that
of
would be some of the
weathering.
things they didn't really show in this demo because they didn't want to reveal too much, I guess.
You
But
leave a rainbow trail when you run. And your character goes, wee!
one of the things I liked is that, you spend all this time customizing your character. Well, he'll actually look like that in the game. Like when you're playing 2-on-2 or playing the PvP, one will always be blue and one will always be red. Well, now your character will look like they look, but like if they're the enemy, they'll have like a red glow to them a little bit, just slightly, so you know they're enemy when you see them.
red glow.
So
Yeah, it's called the friend versus foe system.
They
That sounds pretty
sparkle.
and it actually shows like they highlighted that when you shoot someone, like when you hit the enemy, like it'll glow where you're hitting them, like little glow spots where the bullets are hitting.
cool. And give you instant feedback on where you're hitting somebody.
Yeah.
So
That's
just
neat.
stupid hit markers.
So it looks really neat. I did see where some of the story had been leaked by people that had data mined the stuff, but I didn't want to look into it because I didn't want to know.
Oh, really? Yeah. I don't know. I don't want to do it.
You can customize your AI, like it's like Cortana. You have whatever.
I want the
voice.
most like crass, like just depressed,
Snotty.
AI. Good job, killing spree.
Yep.
So
You're amazing. Look at you go.
But it looks interesting. I definitely want to get it. They're going to have like a pass, season pass. But unlike Warzone, if you don't buy the season pass, you get something like every 5 to 10 levels. This one, they said it'll be different between the people that buy it and that don't. But every level that you move up, you'll get something.
Okay.
So at least even if you don't buy the pass, at least you're getting something for your
buying
efforts.
a season pass is like having 2 season passes.
Yeah.
That's what I understood it at.
Neat.
Yeah, that's all I had for that. And then I had this little bit of news that Activision is suffering a lawsuit.
Yeah.
Again.
Activision Blizzard.
Yeah, well, it's also affecting just regular Activision as well, because they said that it could, because of harassment lawsuit, it could be affecting the Call of Duty franchise as far as like the dates that things get put out. They said it might push back the release date for some of the DLC content that was supposed to be coming out. So they're
From what I understand, though, like I did a little bit of research into this because I kept seeing complaints about women in video game industries, and like apparently that's like the worst industry to work in as a woman, like more than Hollywood or anything else.
Video games?
Yes, because they're a bunch of sweaty little nerds that don't know how to interact with girls, and they're forced in an office with them. You know, and so I apparently it's like really horrible. Like olden times sexual harassment.
It's like, oh, here's this armor, and you look like the Master Chief. It's like, oh, woman, here's this armor, and it's like the Princess Leia bikini from
exactly.
Return of the Jedi.
They say it's like really bad industry if you're a girl. So
Now,
that's kind of discerning.
Not to sound sexist, but sometimes some girls bring that on themselves when they tell jokes and stuff, and then a guy says something. It's like, oh, well, you can't say that, but she just said it. Things like that too. So,
all right, well, you go work in the video game industry and see how that works out.
Yeah,
I'll gladly work in the video game industry.
All right, let's move on
To our mystery
trivia.
So, everybody at some point in their life, every man, since we're talking about men and masculinity, saw that movie that made you feel like a man. What was your first movie where you're like, I don't know if I can watch this if I'm old enough, and then by the time you did it, you watched it, you're like, yeah. Mine was Saving Private Ryan. Where I was like, this is intense, I don't know if I can do it. And
Probably Braveheart.
yeah. Yeah, Tom? Lilo and Stitch
Hadn't
2.
watched that yet?
No, I've seen.
He's like, I hate you.
I've seen both of those movies many times. Jaws.
Yeah.
Just because it was such like a
visceral, gritty.
the hype of like my parents
all the gore.
It's like when this came out, everybody was so scared, and I'm like, oh my god, what is this? It's a boat.
Well, I thought about those movies a lot, and I was like, how do I formulate that into trivia? And I couldn't do it, so I did Disney Princess trivia.
Oh.
All right, y'all ready for this?
Sure, it's muted.
I'm excited.
I have a little girl.
Yep.
You might as well just get the punishment ready.
All right, here we go. Question number 1. Name a Disney princess who is left-handed. Go ahead.
Cinderella.
Nope.
Rapunzel.
Nope.
Snow White.
Nope.
Elsa.
Nope. All right, one more guess each. Tom.
Running out of princesses. You go. Well, I think
Aurora.
No.
the redheaded one from Brave.
No.
Damn it.
Both wrong. The answer was Mulan or Tiana. Not the white ones. Left-handed for some reason.
I thought Mulan uses her right hand like with the sword.
I don't know. This is what
Okay.
All right.
Disney Princesspedia says.
I don't know enough to contest this.
All right. How old is Snow White in the movie?
Which one?
What do you mean, which one? The movie Snow White, how old is she?
There's 3 Snow White movies.
So the original Disney cartoon.
Yes.
Okay.
What are you talking about, bitch?
15.
No.
18.
No.
17.
No.
12.
No.
8.
No. Doesn't she kiss a dude in this movie?
It was a weird time.
Okay.
17. Okay.
25.
All right, go once. Go twice.
30.
14.
I said 15. I was
I
close.
said 12. You're like, you look like that's preposterous.
Yeah.
I mean, 12. Ugh. All right. Question number 3. How old is Jasmine?
15.
You got it.
Oh,
Score
write
one
that
for
down.
Tom.
Write that down.
Give me a pen over there.
You had a pen.
I do have a pen. There it is.
Give me a pen all the way over there. You're closer to him.
What?
Forget it.
All right, cool. Tom 1, Mitch 0 on question number 4 of our Disney Trivia podcast.
He's like asking like 3rd level Disney questions on something we have no idea.
What color were Ariel's fingernails?
Just remember this when we ask questions this next time.
Okay.
Well, you can't pin it all against me.
Oh,
Can we?
All right. Here's an easy one. Which Disney princess has a tattoo?
Moana.
No.
Has a tattoo. Ariel?
No. You're gonna be, oh darn it, when you hear it. Going once,
Mulan?
twice.
Raya.
Pocahontas. She has a tattoo.
Okay.
Tramp stamp?
I don't know. All right, what movie is Princess Ilanwi from?
Who?
Yep.
Ilanwi?
There might be the one girl listener out there that listens to our podcast. She's screaming at you guys right now.
Sleeping Beauty.
No. All right. The Black Cauldron. Question number 6. I think we're on 7, actually. You guys seem so disinterested. All right. At least keep the motivation going. And
I don't know what the hell you're asking me about.
I'll award. I tell you what. I'll award points based off of enthusiasm. How about that?
Oh, boy, gee whiz, howdy.
Oh gosh, guys!
I can sense the false enthusiasm.
Really?
All right. Name a Disney princess who isn't actually royalty. There's 4 of them. Go ahead.
Ariel. Oh no, wait, no. That's just...
King Trident and all that. Go ahead.
Pocahontas.
No.
Damn it.
Snow White.
No.
She wasn't royalty until she got married.
She's royalty then. So
She wasn't in the movie.
Yeah. The Moana one. That one.
well, she's like the chief's daughter, so I think that counts as
Oh,
royalty.
okay.
Yeah, he's not king.
Come on, there's 4 of them.
Cinderella.
There you go. Tom gets 2 points.
How is she? She gets married to the prince.
Was he a prince or was he like a duke or something?
He was the prince.
He had a nice jacket.
How does that count?
But they didn't get married at the end, though, did they?
Yes.
I don't know. I pulled this from the Disney Princess Wikipedia.
He already wrote it down. It counts.
Okay.
It's pen. It can't be
Apparently,
erased.
the answers are Cinderella, Belle, Mulan, and Tiana.
Bella gets married to Beast. He owns the kingdom. He's a king.
I thought he owned a castle.
He just owns a
He just has
castle.
real
No,
estate.
he had
Yeah.
that was his kingdom until he got turned into
and
like the Beast.
huge tracts of land.
I appreciate the effort put forth, Mitch, but the internet says otherwise.
Well, wherever you got that is wrong, but okay.
You're really going to love this next question then. Which princess has the shortest hair? Go ahead.
Mulan.
Wrong.
Damn it.
Going once, going twice. Go ahead.
Snow White.
Wrong.
Damn it.
You want to make an effort, Mitch? Come on.
Tiana.
Wrong. All right. The answer is Rapunzel. Because she gets her hair cut at the end of the movie.
But it grows back.
No. They cut her hair off. That's
Yeah,
the point.
And
I
she
know.
loses her powers. I don't know.
I know, and it grows back, but okay.
Whatever. That's what they said. All right. Next question. What is Jasmine's tiger called? Who got it? I can't see the button. Okay.
Crap, I had it and it escaped my mind. Raja.
You got it.
Yeah.
Good job, Mitch. You're on the board. All right. What is the name of Mulan's dog?
The bad part is I've seen this movie a lot.
Yeah, the blank stare at it. It's just like,
You can do it. I believe in you.
I just remember saying "here, boy" at the beginning, and he gets the bone and runs off with the chickens.
She doesn't say here, boy. She says something else.
Oh,
Because she is the joke. All right. She says, ah. And then you're like, you expect it to be something else, and it's not. It's the dog.
Pig.
little brother.
That's it. You got
Little-
it, Mitch. Little brother.
Man, I was winning 2-0.
It's tied up. We have like, we're halfway through with 4 questions answered. All right. According to the villagers in Beauty and the Beast, Belle got her nose stuck in what?
Got her nose stuck.
A book.
You're right,
Oh.
Tom.
I thought you meant like literally stuck in.
I know I was playing it that way. All right. How many sisters does Ariel have?
4,
Wrong.
3.
Wrong.
5.
Wrong.
6.
Yes. Tom got it because the 7 daughters of the 7 seas.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. Okay.
Which shoe does Cinderella lose?
It's a 50-50.
Her right one.
Wrong.
Damn it.
Would you like to guess, Mitch?
Left.
Okay. Are you sure? I didn't hear you.
Yeah.
Middle.
You said right? All right. Okay. A raccoon and what other animal?
Hummingbird.
You got it. Mitch tying up
I
the
didn't even
game.
know what the question was. I was like a raccoon. I was like, okay.
There's only one other animal besides the dog.
I was about to go rocket.
Okay. Who was the first Disney princess?
Snow White.
Mitch is winning the game.
Damn it.
All right. What's the name of the prince in The Little Mermaid. Mitch. 3, 2.
I forgot.
Time.
James.
No.
Damn it.
It's pretty generic like that, though. All right. Nothing.
Alan.
No. What'd you say?
John.
No.
Alan.
No.
Charles.
No.
Carruthers. Collingsworth.
3, 2.
John.
I don't remember.
1.
Jeff.
Eric.
Eric. Okay.
Oh.
All right. What Disney movie does Mel Gibson play in?
Pocahontas.
You got it, Mitch.
Damn it. I didn't even know that.
You're winning 6-4 now. Okay. Who puts a curse on Princess Aurora?
Maleficent.
You got it, Mitch. And Tom, you're winning there for a minute.
Yeah, apparently this is some BS. Which is like just getting them all right now. It's like, wait a
Well,
minute.
because he's asking a little simpler questions other than the age of someone that's never revealed in the movie.
What? Yeah, I think it is, isn't it? I don't know.
No.
What does the mom turn into in the movie Brave?
A bear.
You got it, Mitch.
I've never even seen that one.
Why do I have a buzzer?
All right. Who is the character Sebastian?
The fish.
The crab.
Wrong. Yes.
Damn it. No, the lobster.
The fish. Sebastian the fish.
No, I can't remember the stupid yellow. I don't remember his name.
Flounder.
All right.
Flounder.
Here we
Dwarf
go.
name.
We got one last question, and then our double or nothing question. All right. Who is Anastasia?
She is the princess from the Russia.
Wrong. Tom,
What?
who is Anastasia? The movie that you're thinking of
Oh, that's a
is
different.
not a Disney movie.
Yeah, that's right.
There is a character in the Disney franchise named Anastasia. Who is she?
So it's not the movie Anastasia we're talking
That is not
about.
a Disney movie.
No, it's not a Disney movie.
That movie doesn't exist.
I forgot that.
Oh, that's right. It isn't one. It should have been.
I think it is now because it's a Fox movie, but whatever.
I'm assuming it's a pet.
Wrong.
Damn it.
Cinderella's stepsister.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was her name.
Anastasia.
they had
And the
names.
other one is Drizella.
I knew that one, but I didn't know the
Like,
Anastasia.
destined to be ugly if your name is Drizella.
Giselle.
All right. So, our double or nothing, Mitch.
I mean, even if he gets it, he can't win.
Well, this will be worth double the score. How about that?
So here's Tom's one chance just to beat me,
Here,
even
Tom.
though I've answered more questions.
Here, Tom, I'll give you some pity points.
Oh, come on now.
There
Thank you, buddy.
All right, double or nothing score.
I don't want to do it. No.
Oh, okay. You're just gonna wuss out.
I'm going to win. That's what I'm going to do.
All right, then you're gonna win. All right, double or nothing. Ready? Name all 7 dwarves.
Doc, Sleepy, Grumpy, Bashful, Dopey. I really wish I was writing these down so I remember which ones I said. Doc, Grumpy, Sleepy, Bashful, Dopey.
Work that recessed brain cell.
I know,
from
it's just like
yesteryear.
download file.
3, 2,
I mean, I didn't agree to it, so it doesn't
1.
matter.
Mitch,
I don't know.
you don't know the 7 dwarves?
Not all of them, no. I know the ones he said.
You don't know the one he's missing?
Maybe Happy?
No, he said that one.
Okay.
All right. If you say it, he gets punished twice.
I don't even know which ones he said. I wasn't paying attention.
Well, try it. Just shot in the dark. Quit being so angry and difficult.
Doc, Grumpy, Happy,
Uh-huh.
Sleepy,
Yeah.
Dopey.
Yeah. 2 more. 2 more.
Bashful.
Yeah.
Leather.
Leather.
Gimli.
Disgruntled.
Thorin.
And
Norman Bates.
Feely Killing.
Harry Carey. All right.
Joyful? I
No.
don't know.
All right. The 6 dwarves and Sneezy.
Oh,
Damn it, it was Sneezy.
Yeah.
I was like, that's not it. That's just dumb.
I forgot about
Uh,
that.
It's a wash on the bonus question because
All right.
you're both dumb. I thought for sure that would have been like the game changer that would have won it over, but Whatever. All right. Even still, Tom, you lost.
Yeah, I was there. Thank you for reiterating this to me.
Mitch, you get to punish him. You could have had a chance to punish him twice, but you can't remember. Sneezy.
I'm sorry.
Or that Mulan was left-handed.
Yeah.
You're watching Lord of the Elves.
Is this another Lord of the Rings spoof?
This sounds like a Lord of the Rings
Kinda,
spoof.
yeah.
Yes, that's awesome.
Let me pull it up here real quick.
Mitch, you choose it because A, it's bad. 2, you know it makes me mad because of the standard I previously know. That was just Lord of the Rings.
Let's pull this up here.
It can't be worse than Russian Lord of the Rings.
Well, I wouldn't challenge the fates.
I say that in jest.
Of course, we have to have this 5-minute ad on YouTube.
That's okay. We're 15 minutes over.
At this point, it doesn't even matter. And nothing really matters.
Is this American? What is it?
I don't know.
So this looks recently made. Treehouse midgets. Oh
It's
god.
got CG dragons.
Enslaved by a warlord. Chanting people.
Was this like a Filipino
Is this like
movie?
a Bollywood
I don't know.
world movie? Is it a little kid or is it a midget?
Together an army in fight. Smurfs. Was that the guy from?
For their freedom.
That's the dude from Stargate. The show.
I still haven't seen an elf.
The Asylum. Asylum, huh? They make the best movies, Tom.
Saw a giant spider.
There you go. What are the elves?
I never saw an elf, but
It's
okay.
like Trolls 2. There's no trolls. There are no elves.
We saw that same scene like 3 times.
Where did we see that girl from?
I don't
That
know.
Asian girl. She was in Southland Tales.
Was she the girl that was like walking around trying to make out with the Rock and he wouldn't kiss her?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's her.
It's amazing.
She's
Full
moving
circle.
places. Good for her. All right, kill your phone. Well, we look forward to your riveting review, Tom.
I'm sure you do.
And I hope you guys enjoyed Disney Princess Trivia as much as
I
did.
can't say I did.
I won, and I can't say I enjoyed it.
I like how I threw you guys for a loop by not telling you anything. You legitimately both got very angry about it. I was like, man, the energy just got sucked out of this room here with Disney princesses.
Because then you didn't even ask like normal questions.
I wanted to come out of the gate strong with my Disney princess trivia.
That's like, okay, well, next time I'm asking you about the Green Lantern
All right.
comic book version.
Okay.
No,
I mean, you can.
That's like, I have 2 sets of questions. Tom, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Mitch, Lord of the Rings. We're both sitting across from each other going like, how do you not know?
Yeah, I can't believe you guys didn't know that, Pocahontas had a tattoo.
I didn't know the ages of those people because I don't think in the movie it ever specifically says how old they are.
I don't know.
So I was like,
They
I
don't
don't
really
know.
work that in. It's like, I'm 14.
Yeah. He said that after she gets kissed.
And he's like, whoa.
Flies away on that magic carpet.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's it for today's episode. Don't forget, we are going to be in Lawrenceville next month for the comic book event. What's that called again?
Free comic book day.
Free comic book day. I have terrible memory. It's not that I don't care. And we have prizes that we're going to raffle off. Mitch will have all that stuff posted on the interwebs.
We will.
And you'll be able to meet us and smell Mitch. So there you go. There's the thing. See you guys next week. Looking forward to it. Goodbye from Mitch.
Bye.
Bye,
Goodbye
Mitch.
from Tom.
Bye, Tom.
Goodbye from me. Hey, goodbye.
Bye.
Call you name. Still recording.